Nice Dario, number 3 got the ball.
Yeah, number 3 is a player from Konieow Zurich. It's a very talented player with a good shot. We can see it here. He's playing also this year, his second year in the Bundesliga. This year it's for Hamburg. Last year he played for Wetter. And we see here the all-German team, they have a fast break. And the former national team player, number 10, Robbie Danchi, failed in a one-on-one situation. But they still got the ball back to Kai Berner, also an old German national team player. He was used to be the jockey of Germany. He was a really fast player, one of the world's fast players back in the days.
Now we see a corner. It's for the German team in black. Normally we play a corner with 4 people on the pitch and 1 in the center. But then you'll start the corner like in the corner, and we pass the ball through until there's a hole in the defense. Now they just got a foul.
Yeah, they got a foul inside, but it's a little confusion because not everybody knew what's going on. But now number 10, Robbie Danch, scores. And now we have a restart from the Swiss U21. Here it's the first tournament from the Swiss U21 on their way to the European Championship. Last year they arrived the final of the ECA Cup in Mechelen, and they wanted to win a medal, but in the end, a bit unlucky in Welland, they didn't receive the medal. They got only, what was it, last sixth?
Yeah, 6 or 7. I personally played with them at the World Championships in Holland, but yeah, this year they're gonna start with a new team. They have 3 new players. They're very talented and young.
Yeah, but lost U21, so you could play another year, but why you quit the team? I mean, it's a bit of a bummer that they lost their goalkeeper.
Yeah, I know. But I'm probably gonna have to start military service this summer. So we missed our big chance last year.
Yeah, maybe we have to say here for the Europe, we in Switzerland are a bit special. We still got a compulsory service, so we have served for the army. Nobody knows why we have an army, but let's let's add this political stuff.
Yeah.
We see attack, a good steal from number 3. He chipped the ball away with the paddle, but Kai Berner, the old routinier, he still got the ball. And they start to play a stare over Robbie Danch, the under 21 goalkeeper from Germany, Rene. He played the ball back with the number 6, and now they got a corner.
Dario Stern is number 3 from the Swiss under 21 team, and he's well known to be a good chaser. He's very fast, and yeah, he likes to get off with the ball.
When he was young, I called him sometimes a bit he's like a doggy, because he always followed the ball. And now there's another corner from the German team. As usually the Germans, they play really controlled. That means also a bit slow, to be honest. And they try to put Dennis Witt, the world champion from Livlar, inside the center. And he works for his position to maybe receive the ball and score them. But now we have, yeah, there was a problem with the clock.
Is there any of the former world champions in the German team right now?
You mean in this team we see here, the Robbie Danch team?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we see only Dennis Witt here, number 2. But now he couldn't reach the ball, but we have a few former national team players from Germany and some ex-European champions. And now it's a playoff, and Dario will shoot. That's what I mean. Normally he should have passed the ball inside the middle, because there was a guy totally free. And now number 7, Kai Berner, was laying on the boat of number 6, and that's a foul, because you're not allowed to lie on the boat of the opposite player.
It's even a green card for him right there.
That means it's a warning, individual warning for deliberate foul. And Swiss under 21, they try to put now number 5, Mark Brookley, inside the middle, that he can work or make a bit space for the others. And they work now with a 2-center system. With Andy Hug, number 1, also a player from the German Bundesliga from wonderful Kersten. He's one of the strongest Swiss players right now, or at the moment.
Yeah. Probably also one of the heaviest.
Yeah, now we see a corner from Swiss under 21, the number 6, I think Lars, you correct me, he plays his first proper tournament in the under 21.
Exactly, yeah, he's one of the new guys. He kind of replaced me.
Yeah, we hope so, but we still hope
they're
that
still figuring out their positions. But at this tournament, he mostly plays, or also before this tournament, he mostly played in the.
Yeah, now they start away with 3 players, but Dario tried to chip the ball inside, but it was a shit pass. And so Mark Brookley lost the ball, and the Germans got a fast break over Rene on the side. And maybe he sees Robbie. No, he takes the shot by himself, but he hit the outside bar, so possession for Swiss on the 21.
But the center pass from Dario was extremely risky right now, because at least 4 of their players were in forward direction towards the goal, and yeah, the pass didn't get where it should have gone, and they directly got the counter. So
yeah, and another very talented player we can see here in the center with number 8, it's Livio Vögeli. And he also gained his first experience on an international high level last year in Welland. He was kind of the rookie.
Yeah, I think he's still 16. He's the youngest and probably one of the most talented players of the under 21 team.
but he's also a good example that talent is not enough, you have also to train. That's what he do a lot.
And to equal this kind of sport.
And Dario now tries to number 3 try now to do another shot. So sometimes it's a bit annoying for their teammates if you have a player who really wants to score the goal without any, I would say, eyes behind or in the back to see what their teammates are doing.
Yeah, but to be honest, like most of his shots are really dangerous for the German team because they really go to the goal, but their keeper is also extremely good, so the shots are good, but their defense is just better.
There was a paddle foul, and so it's the second green. Oh no, you don't get the green card, but his hand was right at his pocket. The green card is inside. Now number 2, the other Zurich guy in the 1 team, Elias Werner got the ball. Normally he plays in the center, but here in the outside, he plays in the outside because of his experience, and he's a really calm player, and he can kind of direct the team. That's
number 6 from Switzerland went onto the boat of the German player, and yeah, well, that's a foul because you always have to try to get under his boat, otherwise it can get dangerous for the opponent's body.
Yeah, now he got a green card because that's also a typical foul for a young player. He got a green card, and because the ball was still lying on the spray deck and he didn't notice that, his job is just to go back in the goal, and that's what he wanted to do perfectly, and so he ignored the ball. That was a typical shot from Kai Berner. He always tried to chip the ball over the goalkeeper's towel, but yeah, maybe Kai, we should go a bit more back in the boat and train a bit more shooting. We know you can do better.
Get some diversification in the shot.
And now we see Elias Werner, who's was it a goal, Lars? No, it was no goal.
It wasn't. No.
But the Germans lost the ball,
really
and now we can see the Swiss team. They're pretty fast.
It used to be a Swiss speciality, like doing a counter.
A fast break, and now we see Mark Ruckley, number 5, tries to shoot, but yeah, maybe sometimes it's better to play the ball back outside. So they lost the ball. But that's a plus for a young team. Normally they are a little bit or a bit lighter than the older ones, and that means also faster, but it's also a problem in the... Now there's a goal from number 6 from René Kirchhoff, the German number 21 goalkeeper. It's one of the biggest talents.
There was a pretty difficult decision for number 1 of the Swiss team, because it was 2-on-1. He had to decide which man he wants to take. Clearly kind of mistake of the Swiss team that they went after the ball after they lost it, so they didn't have enough people in the defense. Number 7 here with the ball is Dominik Schaub, also a very talented player from Zurich. He is, I think, 18 years old and is training like that. He made it to the first time
yeah, now we have ball time, we'll be back in the field.
Teams are ready for the second half.
Yeah, we see on the German side with the Jan Grunewald. He's from my division. He is one of the, or used to be one of the fastest players, and with he easily wins also the George start against Dominic Schaub from Konieow Zurich, the guy we talked before the break. And we see here now in the Swiss under 21 team, they play at the moment they play a proper 3-1 defense. Mark Brooklyn side, he's the second goalkeeper. He works hard against Robbie Dench. I think there's a weight difference from around 30 kilos or so.
At least, yeah.
And also a difference of experience for maybe 20 years.
And
now
this team is extremely light. They have a lack of weight and extremely difficult to play against such a heavy team as Rotterdam Friends.
Yeah, now we saw a shot of Jan Grunewald, but it was not very precise, so he shot over the goal, and now we have possession for the Swiss team again. They tried to come with one goal up, so it's to make the game back open. See a prop pass to Mark Brooklyn inside, and he shoots. Oh, the ball was safe from the goalkeeper's paddle, popped on a boat and went to the outside. So it's a corner.
The Swiss team is definitely the underdog in this game, and what they should try and do is to play safe, like to play slow, not slow but
under
still
control.
fast, but yeah, under control. They have to play extremely controlled, not do any mistake, and it's the only way how they could beat a team like Rotterdam Friends. But again, that's extremely difficult with three very young and unexperienced players.
Yeah, and we see here now for us spectators, they're not very used to canoe polo. We saw the number, what was it? Number 5 was the first guy back in the goal, but he didn't take this position. So normally you should be able to play all positions, but you have a favorite position, and that means you're also in one or the other positions better than in the other.
Yeah, the best players are all-rounders and really need to be able to play all positions.
Oh, that was a really nice combination between the number 1 Andreas Bartel, the former Swiss captain, who's also a friend from Robbie, back to Robbie, and then Kai Werner, the scorer of the former Lila team and German national team. He finished the attack with the third goal of Robbie. But we see now the Swiss team, they put out a bit of pressure, so that's what we can see often of the three goals down. Yeah, goals, so we have maybe a bit fewer of that, or to lose high.
It's extremely important to keep the pressure on the defense and to come with speed every time they go out and to go in with speed.
Yeah, and we see now Elias Werner, the German guy in the Swiss team. But I mean, he's from Zurich, he lives there, but his parents are German, so he's also a bit a guy who plays a bit German. That means he's playing often very slow, and he loves to control the ball. If they play 5 out, you always know when Elias is on the pitch, he'll never lose the ball.
And it's some good team play.
Oh,
nice.
Very nice shot from Brooklyn, but
doesn't count. Didn't count the goal. They were already losing.
Yeah, the game was already interrupted. So we see a free shot. There was a paddle foul because one of the German players, they took the paddle to push Mark Brooklyn's boat away. He tried to shoot with 2 hands, but during he took the free shot, and a teammate of him drove into the goalkeeper, and I mean it's a foul because you're not allowed. Oh, now we see Kai Werner on the 1-on-1. Ooh, and I knew he wasn't going to score.
That was kind of team failure because all three of the Swiss guys went on one of them, was I think number 6, and they didn't even see Kai coming from the right side.
Yeah, that's...
Kai with an extremely hard shot just made it.
Yeah, and he's also a lefty, and so it's sometimes a bit hard to read as a goalkeeper. Even if I'm as a goalkeeper also a lefty, it's also sometimes tricky because you use that the ball comes from the other side with another draw.
Yeah. You both are also goalkeepers. You talk from experience.
And now the Swiss guys, they still send 2 guys in to work hard. But I don't know, Lars, what's your opinion? I would place only one center inside and then come with feet, because they can flip over their boats and carry the ball inside their defense. That could be a solution.
Yeah, it would probably be better, because the center passes don't work with a team like Rockman France.
They're too experienced.
Yeah, they see all.
Oh, a very nice pass from Kai Werner to Jan Grunewald, but it was a great save of Yannick Stauffer.
Felt a bit too comfortable there.
Yeah, he's one of these young guys. Maybe he replaces you this year at the Europeans in Portugal. We don't know yet. The selection are not done.
Yeah.
Oh, another nice shot from Kai Werner. Now it's the 5-0. It's getting pretty hard for the Swiss team now.
They have to get their act together, they have to play safe. I would position only one center player now, 4 on the outside, and then do kind of short runs, come really fast from the outside, get the ball, trying to get with the ball into the center, and then shoot the player. It was a nice shot from Livio. He's probably the youngest guy in the team.
Number 8.
Yeah, he also played in Welland. Extremely talented, but
here
physically kind of.
Yeah, there's a lack of force, endurance, and power.
And weight, yeah.
And that was maybe also a good example for their lack of experience in the one-on-one. I mean, I don't know what exactly was in Livio's brain, but maybe he was pretty surprised that he's on a one-on-one against the goalkeeper, and for the goalkeeper he had this kind of situation for 100,000 of times, and he was so used to it, and so he was really relaxed and say, easy, I'm gonna pick the ball down.
Normally Livio is also really it's always cool and not getting under pressure much.
Yeah, now Dominic Schaub is driving down on the line. He should stay inside the middle and try to stop all these guys who run in the defense. Oh, there was a silly paddle foul from Livio, but the referee played on.
Another goal from
Jan Grunewald from Rila.
Only 1 minute and 40 seconds.
And here you can see he took the ball with one hand and put it right back in his hand, and bam! And also in the Bundesliga he's one of the best scorers of Madrid. And also sometimes a bit of a brain, or one of the brains of the team. That means he directs all the games, or how they play.
In a situation like this, where it's 6-0, and I would hardly advise a Swiss team to play safe, kind of do damage control and try not to get any more goals.
Yeah, but I think they should have grown by a lot of goals to come in the group ranking in front of Rockman and France, the team. And yeah, so I think it doesn't matter how high they lose. Maybe the coach advised them also to try something out, because it's always good to play against heavier play, because if you can resist against each player in a normal game, then you play even better against the lighter on the 21s.
Yeah, exactly, that's true. Coach Talman also told me that it's their first tournament ever together playing in this team, and they want to try out some new things, and everybody of them is kind of trying to find their best position within this team and how they play.
Yeah, and there was a change of two players left the team. One of them were you, unluckily Lars, the bomber, but we can discuss this later. And the other one, he was too old, and so everyone has to find his new rule in the team. And with this new rule, it's not only the position, also the role he plays inside the group.
Exactly.
And it's always different for
nice
for young player.
Smart Brooklyn in the goal.
But
He's also trying out to be a keeper at this tournament. It's his first tournament as a keeper, and well, maybe he's replacing me. It's not defined yet.
so the game is over. The Swiss under 21, they lost 3-1, and the next game we see Konieow from Poland against Strasbourg de la France. Yeah, and we see here a hard fight inside, and a nice shot from Rila, but this was the goal that didn't count because there was the fourth foul. Maybe you can see him here, how he pushed the opponent away with his foul, but he didn't.
And a situation where all three players from number 21 went onto that one
You
guy.
can see it on the right side.
Yeah, we just smashed it with the no chance for the keeper.
And now there's another goal from Sagan, and you see the quick release of his hand. He got the ball from Jan Bienerov, and it took just half a second to release the ball and score it. And a very nice pass over to number 1 player.
Kind of see a pattern in the Swiss defense. They always kind of wait too long for their opponents instead of attacking them when they're going against them.
I always say you have to act, not to react. Also as a defender, you have to tell your defender where your attacker where he has to go, and not vice versa. So we back in a few minutes with Konieow and Strasbourg.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are now back in Zurich on the pitch. We have a game between Neptune and Konieow. It's a decisive game. I think Konieow needs to win this one if they want to proceed into the tournament. They're already under a lot of pressure.
Indeed, and we will make some comments on the time because we know the time is not showing nicely on the screen. So it's like 50 seconds have been played already.
Pardon, it's obviously Strasbourg on the pitch, playing against the reinforced team from Poland.
Okay, and the game is still open, so 0-0. Strasbourg in ball possession again, and they want to make a fast move right now. Nice passing!
All over the pitch. That was a beautiful pass.
And a throw! Oh, awesome goal! What a shot! Well done. That was a difficult pass to take under pressure, and then nicely sneaking in and throwing that shot.
Yeah, with two defenders left and right, but he didn't hesitate and scored.
Yeah, the slow-mo shows nicely how he was under pressure. Well done. And now it's about the Polish team Konieow to pick it up again.
They're really with their backs at the wall right now. They have to win this game.
But I must say Strasbourg looks really strong there in the defense. It's not so easy for Konieow to get inside.
They are struggling to get into that position.
And that causes the throw from the outside.
Exactly.
Easy to block at this time.
At least they got a corner out of it. Let's see what they can do out of this situation. Now Damian Nussler, one of the Swiss players, reinforcement this Konieow team, trying to position himself in the center.
Ooh, that was quite a nice shot, but still I think it was blocked early on.
Yeah, let's be honest, if you want
And
to
we
score...
get a free shot here, is that correct?
Yeah, true. And it's a penalty.
Oh, how is that?
I think
There must
there
be
was
a foul, huh?
there was another foul during the taking of the free shot, and obviously it's a penalty with a yellow card. This is now the special situation without the power play. So Strasbourg is going to be down one player for full 2 minutes.
And this is so tough right now. You get like two punishments. First the penalty shot, and then a yellow card for 2 minutes. And that was a secure one. Easy done.
Through the middle. That's
Through the middle, yeah, that was
sneaky way to score right there.
Nice shot, very safely. So it's 1-1, and Strasbourg is under pressure. They're only 4.
Exactly.
Still they-
Konieow anyways they go back in the normal defense.
Which might be a tactical mistake, isn't it?
Exactly. I was just going to say with this tough players from Strasbourg. But now they're trying to get them on the fast break. It's 2 against 1.
Oh, what a mistake!
He couldn't control the ball, and neither his boat.
That was a goal for sure.
Exactly. Now Strasbourg get another full minute on the shot clock. That's a good way for them to make those 2 minutes go by.
Why is Konieow really going in the defense again? They should be attacking more offensively, being 5 players against 4.
Especially if you know you have to win this game. You need to be a little more brave maybe, and even against a really strong team like Strasbourg, you have to go all out.
If you get a present like this, you need to take it. But I must say Strasbourg plays that very well, always being moving. And if Konieow goes out, they always have an answer.
And apparently there's been another foul, another reset on the shot clock, so Strasbourg can now easily stay in possession for the rest of this 2-minute penalty.
But it's kind of funny to see. It almost looks as if it was a normal game, 5 against 5. Normally what you see is a lot of pressure for the team being only 4. And at this time, they can take it easy. I'm really wondering if this is the right strategy.
Now lovely no-look pass to the side. Strasbourg is really putting pressure on them even though they're 1 player down.
Yeah, this is really a special situation. You hardly ever see that normally. The team in minority is really playing only defense, tries to keep the ball, but they even are attacking here, and now they're complete again.
Exactly. Now they're 5 against 5 again, and if Konieow keeps playing this passively, I don't think they can beat Strasbourg in this game. That was a foul. The referee's unsure what to call. It was a tight decision. Was the player number 4 by Strasbourg pushed on the opponent's boat, or did he reach out for the boat to get it?
So what we see right now is that the referees need to discuss this situation. And I'm sure they're going to take the right decision at this time.
Yeah, it's also great that in Konieow you can, whenever you're unsure as a referee, you can take a timeout and have a discussion with the first or second referee. So a lot of decisions will be made and approved by both of them.
It's 4.5 minutes to go. So once the whistle blows again, the teams have 4 minutes to play. We have a score of 1-1. So this game is still all open. Strasbourg is in ball possession, normal free shot. Oh no, they are allowed to go a bit into the inside. Referees indicating where to go.
Apparently the decision was that the foul was made by the Konieow player pushing the Strasbourg's number 4, Julian Caro, on the opponent's boat.
Yeah, they played safely. They want to take the shot clock 60 seconds again. So why to take a free shot if it's not in superb position? But right now a mistake.
Sloppy passing, putting player number 1 of Strasbourg under a lot of pressure, but he got out safely.
I mean, these are super routine players, really tactical and physically strong.
That was amazing play by number 1 of Strasbourg. And it's interesting to see now in this situation, Konieow went out on the Strasbourg players and applied a lot of pressure. What we would have wished for in the 5 against 4 situation. But now they did it and they almost got through.
Absolutely right. Couldn't say it better, Christoph. And there we go. What a shot from the number 7, Clément. What a great shot.
Yeah, the team captain once again stepping up and scoring for his side.
And Konieow being a bit too slow here. Although it was a corner, they were still kind of adjusting their defense, so they should have been in place for a long time already, and you get punished for such behavior right away in Konieow.
Exactly, especially when you know there's their top player playing the corner, and it was all by himself. He played the ball on the water and scored the goal all by himself, so obviously a defensive mistake.
Now we see Konieow doing a lot of pressure on the defense of Strasbourg. A lot of play in the inside, but they can't use that force and need to go outside again.
Exactly. They get a reset on the shot clock for a foul that was made in the center position. But the game continues. They keep on playing.
Oh, nice shot from number 2, Pilar Tucas.
It was a lovely pass into the center and an even greater shot into the high corner.
And he was almost leaning backwards with his back to the goal. And still making a very, very laser sharp shot into the goal. Nice one.
Now here once again we can see one of the rules being applied. To restart the game, you have to be in a static position. You're not allowed to be drifting. That was taken too easily in the recent years, so the officials are stressing this in the 2019 rule update a lot, and that's why we see a lot of timeout situations because of that. Another lovely attack by Strasbourg. Taking the shot from the side was Clément again.
Yeah, and it's still all open. We have 2 minutes to play, and the score is 2-2. We are playing in the first half of this game. Oh, nice shot from the outside.
A lovely shot by the young Esteban Felden from Strasbourg.
Wow.
He picked up his pace from the sideline and got the pass in the perfect timing.
And so precise. Very hard to pick this out for the goalkeeper.
Now again, Konieow under a lot of pressure to score a goal as quickly as possible. They really do need to win this game, as mentioned before.
But they do! Nice. Number 4, Vincent David, is taking this shot, and it goes from one side to the other. So almost impossible for the goalkeeper to defend this shot.
Goal scoring in this game very precise so far.
I mean, we need to remember these are all superb players. Of course, they when they take a shot, it's so hard to take. And I mean, considering the weight of this ball, if a normal person would try to kind of defend these balls with a paddle, you can almost not manage to do that. These goalkeepers take a lot of pressure when these shots are taken. These are super hard shots with a very heavy ball.
Especially you see the goalkeeper's paddles breaking sometimes during tournaments. We have high-tech materials. It's carbon paddles mostly in place here, but still, if you block a shot like that, your paddle can break. Now Konieow gets the ball for free, let's say it like that, because of a stupid paddle foul of some Strasbourg player. Let's see what they can do about it.
And there they go, the wave, and what a shot again, super precisely. So we have a score now. Oh, and then just seconds before the whistle for the halftime.
Yeah, what a moment to score right before the break. That gets them the momentum for the second half. It's always hard to recover during the halftime if you have just received the goal.
I mean, that was a super momentum for Konieow. They have been a lot of time under pressure. They were not always the best team, but now they are leading and it's halftime. So great play. I think they did not, they had not much throws. Almost every throw was a score. So very efficient playing here from Konieow.
Yeah, top quality shooting. And also, as you can see now on the pitch, it's the Polish team. They are on the pitch with 8 players, which gives them the maximum of replacements available. Strasbourg on the other side, they are only 6. They cannot swap so many times. So let's see how this works out for them during the rest of the game. So now the game is about to restart for the second half. Konieow is in the lead 4-3, but I'm sure this game is still all open.
And to those few spectators out there, please share the link, make sure that people are watching our live stream. I think it's great for our sport. The more people that can watch this game, I think it's a nice service that is offered by the Zurich tournament organizers. So please share, please use the comment box in case you have any desires. And now we want to watch this awesome game. See what Strasbourg makes with being 1 score behind. It's currently 4 Konieow, 3 Strasbourg.
Now it's going to be really important who is going to win the ball at the first sprint. And it's Strasbourg.
Easily taking the ball. Very nicely, very fast player. Number 1 wins the ball. Ivan Hoyo. And I think what is amazing about Strasbourg, they're always moving. Look at this. Now great positioning, taking the shot. Great blocking from Konieow.
Yeah, it's the movement of the ball that's really a quality in this team. But now they've lost possession.
Counter-attack. Are they efficient again? Taking the wide shot. Oh, but missing it. If that ball was in, that would be super hard for Strasbourg. So very lucky situation for Strasbourg. They're still in the game. If that throw was a score, it would be much harder now.
Exactly, especially as we said before, fitness might come into account because of there's only one Strasbourg replacement player, while the Polish guys from Konieow, they have 3 to swap through. What a lovely goal from the side. Gets the ball around the defender's paddle. There were 2 paddles in the way, but no chance of getting there.
It was a nice block still, but the throw came from far outside. Super precise. Who was it?
Number 1, Ivan Hoyo again. And we're level again in this game.
And now it's 4-4. 8 minutes and 30 seconds to play.
You can see the Konieow players get into that hot zone in front of goal, trying to cause a lot of havoc there.
They play that pretty nicely. Going inside, and there's the center pass. Can he make something out of it? No, a lot of pressure on him.
That was
throw the ball.
Very well defended by Strasbourg. He had to go back out with the ball, and now he even lost his paddle, which makes this very moment a 5 against 4 situation, which is why Konieow, number 2, stops the attack to make sure his teammate can recover his paddle.
Here they go again. Next wave of attack. A lot of Konieow players inside, and he takes the shot.
And scores!
Number 8, Rila. Arkadievich. Very nice shot. Very nice shot.
Difficult name, nice shots.
I mean, these names are difficult.
But now again, Strasbourg right away with the answer. This game is 1 goal after the other.
Indeed, 7 minutes to play. And we have a score of 5 for Konieow and 5 Strasbourg.
As you can see, Konieow, a very attractive sport to watch. We got 10 goals already. Goes up and down the pitch. There's a lot of action going on in those hot zones in front of goal.
And we must say, again, we must say the rules have been changing a lot in Konieow throughout the last 10 years. If you consider the same game like 10 years ago, most likely you would not see that many scores. The shot clock has been established, making sure every team
What a lovely shot from the outside. Overhead shot by number 8 of Konieow.
Arkadievich, what a nice shot. Again, a difficult name, but great shot. I love it. And as those spectators from home might see, this is really a great location. Zurich Friendship Tournament is established right now as one of the most, let's say, one of the best spots in the world to have a tournament in winter. Great indoor swimming pool, great facility. Great food, by the way. Christoph and I were just eating pasta. That's why the stream in English was interrupted.
We had a lovely...
Oh, great shot again from the Strasbourg. Again, Ivan Hoyo. What a player. He's putting so much pressure, but it's not a score right now, isn't it? Or was it? No, it was a score.
It was a score. They are restarting the game at the middle of the pitch.
And we have
and trying to get back in there. Yeah, a little more than 5 minutes left in this game, and it's all open still.
6 Konieow and 6 Strasbourg. We want to see some more action, and there he goes. Trying to get in the inside and taking the shot.
It was a quality shot again, but a lot of paddles in between him and the goal.
Almost impossible to score there. But still in possession of the ball, which gives them another 50 seconds. Oh, but taking the shot. What a hard throw of number 4 from Wisner David.
Yeah, the goalkeeper was at this one, but it was just too hard, so it popped back inside the goal from his paddle. was not able to deflect it properly. Now there's a timeout taken by the referees to
I just see the score needed to be corrected. It is 7 Konieow and 6 Strasbourg, and we have 4 minutes 30 to play. Very exciting game, still all open. It has been back and forth all the time.
exactly, and now the referees are having another chat with each other. I see one guy from the table is involved in it. Apparently one of the referees is trying to award a green card to one of the players, and now they're going through the counts if this is already a card that's worth a yellow one.
What is it right now with the new rules and the yellow cards? Has anything changed, Chris?
Yes, for this season the new rules are a little bit changed about the green cards. Before this season you could collect as many green cards as you wanted within a team if they are distributed on different players. Now there's this new rule saying that 4 green cards within a team will send one of your players off for 2 minutes, which is like a yellow card.
Okay, so let's see what happens right now. What did they decide? Still some discussions going on over the field right now. Now there seems to be clarity and the game can continue.
There is no card awarded and the game continues.
Ooh, nice attack again from the right side. Taking the throw again and scoring it! Number 5 from Strasbourg, Emmanuel Kornek. Actually, I think he's the goalkeeper, isn't he? And he's now sprinting back, making sure he can defend the goal. But that was a nice shot coming from the right side, very precise again.
Yes, apparently the discussion between the referees, as it seems, was about the score in this game, because the players' table, the refereeing table, they show a score of 7-all right now.
Which is really an issue. That shouldn't happen in a game like this. But let's look at this action right now. Oh, that was a foul, throwing the
And they
player
even
over.
award the penalty for that, because one of the Strasbourg players, he was through, he was gone. And
oh, that is now a hard situation. Vice versa than in the beginning. In the beginning it was Konieow that were playing 5 against 4. Now it's Strasbourg that has the chance to play 5 against 4, and even a penalty is being awarded. And is it this time a penalty without a goalie?
exactly,
Yes.
this is the other situation, because there was no goalkeeper in position when the foul happened. So Strasbourg gets the old school, let's say it that way, penalty throw at the empty net.
And I mean, it's clear he could have thrown a nice pass in front of the goal and would have been a score. Oh, but he misses it. What a shame for number 2, Hugo Curtin.
Yes, very important to stress that name right now. This is a moment that shouldn't happen on top class Konieow really, but as you can see, you're never safe. Probably under pressure, getting wobbly arms in this situation. It's a super tight game.
That might have been a game-changing situation. Let's see what is Strasbourg making out of their of being 5 against 4. So power play Strasbourg right now. But Konieow, they do a great job currently in keeping the ball. Still 50 seconds on the shot clock. There was a foul before. And here, oh, a lot of pressure. Can he keep the ball?
Yeah, Damien Nussler, one of the Swiss guys playing in
Oh,
this
and
game.
playing the pass. What an awesome game!
With the short-hander, Konieow takes the lead again. That was a cooperation between the Nussler brothers from Rapperswil, Switzerland.
I mean, this is ridiculous. He almost lost the ball. Doesn't ask him a roll. Comes up, gives a great pass, assists, and then a score. But, oh, it goes back and forth.
The answer right away. Ivan Hoyle is on fire in this game, scoring one goal after another.
And we have 2 minutes to play. It's 8-8. Is that correct? Is it not 9-8?
It's 8-8. The score on the table seems to be correct. Nobody's complaining on the pitch. So still it's super tight. There was a little bit of aggressive playing by Strasbourg number 3, which could be awarded a boat foul.
Oh, and again!
And another short-handed goal!
They should always play 4. What a great time! Making 2 goals in these 2 minutes so far. This is a big mistake of Strasbourg. That shouldn't happen.
Exactly, like they had the huge penalty of receiving this yellow card, which is not a power play yellow card that allows the person to get back on the pitch after a goal. They did not score on the empty net penalty, and now they're in behind.
As you say, Christoph, if they lose this game, they have lost it in the last 2 minutes.
That's exactly, and another ball lost, but due to a advantage situation before that, they receive it back. So there's a timeout right now. The play is stopped because the foul needs to be restarted at the right position.
And the score that you see on the screen needs to change. You see it's 9-9, but actually it's 9-8 for Konieow.
Konieow is currently winning this game.
50 seconds to play, and there it is. Strasbourg, oh, what a situation.
Big save by the goalkeeper of the Polish team.
1-1, and he has it. Nails it. Great. There's Strasbourg again, putting a lot of pressure right now. They need to score. Super important. But Konieow in ball possession, and there it goes, counter-attack.
There is the breakaway. He's in front of the empty net.
And of course he does it.
That is a decisive moment in this game.
25 seconds to play, and it is 10 Konieow, 8 Strasbourg.
What a game. 18 goals already. Nobody thought about defending in this game, apparently.
Yes. Oh, another throw. But this goalkeeper has some minutes right now, actually really keeping his goal safe.
And the game is over. Konieow beats Strasbourg. Who would have thought that before this crazy match?
That was really a great achievement by Konieow. They started a bit weaker at the beginning, but at the end super strong. Especially this super exciting moment when they scored 2 goals, being 4 against 5. What an amazing moment. You can only see that in Konieow. And for the spectators out there, the next game, while we enjoy some highlights from the last game, will be Neptune versus Rila. Neptune is awesome from Denmark versus Rila, a very great team from the Netherlands. I'm sure we're going to see some super exciting kind of photo in the next 20 minutes. Looking at that game. But what an awesome game we just have witnessed. Strasbourg against Konieow. Strasbourg lost against Konieow while being in the better position the first half. Konieow played awesome and 4 against 5 Konieow scored 2 goals. What a great play, and finished it with a nice counter attack again, 4 ahead, winning that game 10-8. And we are in the middle round of the tournament, the friendship tournament, which is almost like a quarter-final. So it's now kind of KO phase. Super important for Neptune to win here, although they have more than one game in the KO phase, and they have super important right here to win. So Konieow is very good after this first win, and I'm sure Neptune as well as Rila, they really want to win this game. For the spectators out there, please use the comment box. We're gonna look at your comments. If you have any wishes, anything needs to be improved, we're happy to improve. We're doing this live stream for the first time as well. We want to hear if you like it or not. And the next game has started. Rila winning the sprint. Always important in Konieow to be in pole position from the first bomb dome. And this is Rila right now, making that Neptune right now, and already a lot of pressure on the goal, and the shot! Well, this is a corner right now, but very aggressive playing from Rila. Not being shy, attacking the defense of Neptune very heavily. Now a center pass, very nice position right now, and he takes a difficult shot. That was maybe not the right decision to take this soft shot. Wanted to loop it kind of over the goalkeeper, but the goalkeeper was not sleeping. And there, counter-attack, far shot, and in the goal. What a good play here from number 6 from Neptune. Actually, that was a goal from Tim Henningsen. Great shot. And that brings Neptune in the lead. Neptune 1, Rila 0. 8:30 to play in this first half. And what we see here with Rila, they're really pushing hard there in the center zone, getting to the inside. Nice pass to the left. And a shot, but great defense from the defender in the first paddle. This shot was blocked. Sometimes from the outside it looks so easy, as if this ball always needs to get in, but these defenders, how they maneuver their paddle and what they can defend, it's amazing. These hard throws, and still they get it. So here even the goalkeeper did not need to intervene. The next attack here from number 6, and throwing sharply. But this time it was the goalkeeper in between. That's why we have a corner situation right now. We have 7 minutes and 30 seconds to play, as it was a corner and a shot before. Rila is now in ball position, and they have 60 seconds to go until they need to take the next shot. Let's see how long it will take. And another shot here. And now it seems that Neptune is in ball position, and what they do is a fast counter-attack. Can they use it? It seems that Rila is kind of playing offense, defense here. Coming out, they really want to make sure that Neptune cannot put a lot of pressure on the goal right now. And what an amazing move here, although there is still almost 7 minutes to play. Rila decided to go and defend outside here. Playing a defense to the man, actually. Very offensive. They really want to make sure they get the ball, and this brings Neptune under a lot of pressure. Only 15 seconds on the shot clock left. So they need to take a shot in the next 10 seconds. Now player almost rolling over. 4 seconds, 3 seconds on the shot clock, and now throw needs to come. No throw, which means that Rila is in ball possession. What a great defense here. Coming outside, and now Rila is in ball position. And taking a shot right away, and this was a great shot. That was a score from number 2 of Rila, Alex van der Tuin. Again, a difficult name. Sorry for me if I'm not always well in pronouncing the names correctly. But that was Alex from Rila taking the shot from the left side, and this time it was in, giving us a score of 1-1 and 5 minutes 30 seconds to play. Oh, but this was a great shot of Neptune. But the goalkeeper did a good job. It came quite centered, so it was not too hard to get this ball. And that means we have a corner situation here for Neptune. Another 60 seconds on the shot clock. We see number 2 of Neptune is positioning himself in the corner together with Stefan Bartel, number 4 Swiss player supporting Neptune this weekend. Let's see what happens here. Kind of surfing in, number 8. Bringing the ball to the outside and the shot. Whoa, what a great play. A young player, number 8, serves from the right side but sees his friend outside, brings the pass, and that was a great scoring. Really nice.
Yeah, apparently I came back just in the right moment to see this lovely goal.
Yeah, Christoph, we missed you, of course. I was struggling a lot without you. Thanks for being back. Always good to have a backup here. And we see Rila again in attack. They're 1 score behind. Try to get it to the inside, but don't manage. Neptune is giving them a hard time, pushing to the outside. And again from the left. Oh, and hitting the frame. Now Neptune, this is really a fast play. Both teams are super aggressive, really fast playing. And we have here a great moment.
After almost losing the ball, Neptune recovers it right away and gets the shot on goal. Oh, it was blocked.
And Rila in the attack right now, getting a corner here. They definitely want to make sure that they get the score. It's 3 minutes 30 seconds to play in this game. Neptune is 2, Rila 1.
Yeah, Rila really trying to push for this equalizer right now after this corner situation. At the moment they don't have a center player in. They got to try to get someone in there in front of goal.
But look how Neptune is pushing to the outside. It seems to be super hard to get to the inside. Quite some big and massive players defending here from the Neptune side. It's hard to get to the inside here as well. The goal so far was rather from the outside, from the left as well. I just thought that might be another throw here.
And he hit the outside of the net. That was no goal in this situation. It's going to be a goal line throw.
Number 6, Tiak Webers, missing here the next goal.
But they put the goalkeeper under pressure right away and regain possession because of a sloppy pass.
Nice, and this is a fast attack right now. Can they use it? Shoot! Ah, but kind of almost hitting directly the pedal of the goalkeeper, so rather easily taking it down.
Still always amazing for a goalkeeper if you can save a shot like that and get the ball right into your hands.
Absolutely. I mean, these are arm-breaking throws. It's not easy to take them, even if they come to your paddle. You need to make sure that you hold it strong. A lot of times these paddles break. And now surfing in.
What an amazing shot, hitting the frame of the goal.
And the tries to get the ball. Almost manages it, but number 6 managed to keep it safe from Rila. Tiak Webers making sure his team is secured and now playing. Oh, but that was what a pity.
Another sloppy far pass. It's just a little more than 1.5 minutes to play in this game right now, and Greenland lost possession again. So now for the tactical side, if Neptune can get another reset on that shot clock, they will have possession of that ball for the rest of this half.
Because as you say, Christoph, it's only 1 minute 10 seconds to play. Absolutely right here. So Neptune is definitely, they want to keep this score, or at least go into the second half with 1 goal at least in ahead. We will see if they manage to do that. And there another throw. Maybe a bit too early because that was not even touched by a defender. Meaning that Rila is in ball position, and what they can do is they will try to take the very last shot of this game right now, making sure that they get a draw when they go in the break.
Exactly. Right now they have a tad more than 30 seconds on the watch to get that one shot and make it count.
But they still need to kind of overcome this hard defense of Neptune. Try to do that right now, but Neptune, strong defender.
What amazing defensive play. And
there's Stefan Bartel, the Swiss player. Very good player. Will he score? No.
He took the shot. It was only 2 seconds on the clock, and now this half is over.
He might have had still a chance to give a pass before. There was one other player from Neptune. You might see that in the slow-mo or in the highlight section later on. The highlights is always so nice how our camera teams are bringing together the highlight section of the last 10 minutes. And this is the goal, I think, on the outside.
What a lovely throw from the outside.
The goalkeeper no chance to get this ball down.
As you can see, it was the only goal for Rila, and it was taken from the outside. They're really struggling to get into this hot zone right in front of goal.
There, nice goal from Neptune, number 7. Christian Klein. What a great name.
Obviously, Christian would agree.
Yeah, no, it's funny because my name is spelled with a K as well, and we don't see that too often, and Christian Klein from Neptune is spelled with a K as well. So it's either those Christian.
Amazing polo players, all of them.
Neptune as well, kind of polo is a lot of fun as well. I hope you enjoyed outside here listening to us. Please leave some comments, please share the stream to your friends. Making sure we get some more spectators. Important for us. It really pays off to do this live streaming. It's a lot of effort. We have a camera team here. We have some commentators. And of course, our head with for a couple of you that are outside crowd presenting some high-class tennis polo played in Zurich at the Zurich Friendship Tournament. Looking at the game, Neptune against Greenland. Neptune 2, Greenland 1. And the next 10 minutes are about to start.
Yeah, the referees from the Swiss Under-21 national team are preparing everything for the restart of this game. As usual, the restart is going to be with a spectacular sprint from the goal line of each side of the pitch.
Neptune is preparing, and number 7 from Rila, and here, both number 7 are doing the sprint. Neptune wins it!
He gets the ball in his hand before the Rila player is near it, so he was quite a bit quicker than his opponent.
And Neptune now in the comfortable position to reach the next win. I was going to there, 1 goal in front. So they make sure that but almost losing the ball here, and they lose it.
Lost it. Now Rila trying the fast break, but he's all alone against 3 blue players.
Jeremy Escafre! Oh, that was a great shot. That's so difficult to shoot from there, being under pressure.
There's a little bit of discussion about the ball loss by Neptune going on, but the Swiss referees award the goal, so it's 2-2 and the play continues.
The hot play. Some Nordic kind of following, and a lot of force, a lot of great shooting. If you compare number 2 from Neptune, Rudy, managed to get to the side here compared to sometimes the stuff that struggling. But here was that Stefan Bartels, number 4
Number
of Neptune.
4, exactly. Right from the center position, his favorite position. He was seemed like he was just drifting in there casually. Nobody was really trying to stop him in that situation. And that's crucial if you have Stefan Bartels on the ball.
I mean, both Christoph and I, we have been defending against Stefan so many times, and once he's in that position and the shoot comes, the goalkeeper has no chance. But here, number 6, trying to make a nice shot. It was a nice shot actually, but actually hitting the frame, unfortunately. So it's 3 Neptune, 2 Rila.
And now a sloppy pass in the build-up for Neptune.
Yeah, what was that?
They just gave away their ball. Now Rila on the fast break again.
Oh,
That was tight.
Yeah, maybe a bit, yeah.
They could have played it a little more cool, probably, catching them on the wrong foot.
I agree with you, absolutely, because that was a present. You don't get that twice. Maybe they should have taken more advantage of this situation.
Yeah, a little more than 7 minutes to play in this second half. So
Look at it again, number 2 being positioned there centrally.
yeah, look at Rudy. He is a massive player.
Rudy, look at it, he's huge. And there, number 8, back to Rudy.
Taking the shot, resetting the shot clock, and now they have another 60 seconds.
And Hemmingsen playing this very wisely.
Yeah, you can tell right away they are very experienced, the team of Neptune.
And again here, a wave of attacks into the inside.
That was a risky pass, a high ball into the center of the opponent's defense.
And he gets thrown over. Can he keep the ball in this difficult situation? But that was a foul.
Most probably.
You cannot attack a player once he's thrown over.
And the green card is awarded by the Swiss referees.
So that means the shot clock is reset, another 60 seconds for Neptune to be in the lead. It's 3 Neptune, 2 Rila. Playing it to the outside, making sure that their inside players get position before they attack. Kind of a wave of attack right now, but
Look at this, Neptune always having 2 players causing trouble to the inside defense of Greenland.
and Stefan Bartels almost losing the ball, but here, oh!
Tried to surprise them with a sneaky shot, but unfortunately off target. And now Greenland...
Off target, but the goalkeeper was indeed not ready.
That's true. But now they get possession again, and they get another chance to equalize this.
Absolutely, and we really hope they can, because it will keep the game exciting. Here they go.
Sloppy pass over the defense. That was a lot of weight for this ball to cover, and Stefan Bartels
Takes it easy here, the beardy guy. A large pass to the front, this time very precisely. And Neptune attacking here.
now they have them outnumbered.
Oh! And that was Rudy.
Very well played this attack. It was out. They were outnumbered first, and then they got up to 3 against 3, and still played it cleverly for Rudy to take the easy open shot from the center position.
I think Rila really has some difficulties to defend against these beers of men, actually. I mean, they're huge. And maybe Rila is not always as heavy, but a nice shot from the outside.
Yeah, you
Not
can
hitting
see
the goal here,
maybe a
actually.
little bit of desperation in the way Greenland is playing right now, taking the shot as the last guy on the pitch. That's always difficult. With the whole defense, that's 3 paddles, and the goalkeeper's paddle usually in between you and the goal.
Yeah, from the outside. Really hard to score here. So you see Neptune is kind of taking out the pace a bit. They don't need to score.
Exactly. They want to keep it safe, keep it simple for the next 3.5
And we have a
minutes.
free shot situation right now for Neptune. That's the advantage. If you don't rush it, you might get one of these nice free shot situations. And be assured, Stefan Barton will take this throw. One of the best throwers of the Swiss national team. Is he going throw? Yes, he is, but into the paddle. Luckily, he has a rebound situation.
Exactly.
And can throw the ball outside.
Took them 3 paddles to stop him, but they got it. And they're still in possession and got almost a full minute on the shot clock and only a little bit more than 3 minutes on the clock.
And there is a goal from the outside. Number 6 of Neptune, Tim Hemmingsen. Great shooting here, very precisely.
The lower right-hand corner, that's a surprise for the goalkeeper.
Oh, that brings Rila in a very difficult situation right now, being 3 goals in behind and not having found a recipe to break this strong defense of Neptune.
They're biting out their teeth, as we would say.
And whenever they come, there is one of these Neptune mountains kind of blocking them. But here, somebody going inside.
They managed actually to get them out of order.
Nice passing and a throw in the paddle, but that is going to be a corner situation right now for Rila.
They get a corner, but they are running out of time, Rhineland. They only have a little more than 2 minutes to get back in this game. They need 3 goals.
Christopher, are they going to play again against each other?
Are we still in the group stage? I'm not sure.
Because if so, then even it would be important to just score, making sure not only to win, but making sure they get some of the scores. And they're hitting the frame. What a nice shot of number 7.
Good shot.
Jeremy Escafre.
Resetting the shot clock for them as he gets his own rebound, but it's not really helping them. They are running out of time still.
And number 6 now with a great shot!
What a lovely strike by the captain!
Hitting the frame and then to the inside. No chance for the goalkeeper.
Even if you're a top-class goalkeeper, if the shot is taken as precisely as this one, there is no chance.
And you really saw he claimed, I want this ball, give me that ball, and once he had it, he took the throw. He really wanted to score this one. You could see his will.
That's a situation you know quite well, Christian.
I've been there maybe some years ago. Yeah, they play this very clever right now. And Rila, although they make some pressure, Neptune stays super cool.
Exactly. Now they even got in behind them, but now one pass is intercepted.
And we have a penalty
Another
situation.
penalty situation, and we're in the last minute.
And that requires a yellow card, actually. Am I right?
Exactly.
What a hard situation here for Rila. They played so hard. They fight so hard. They need to score twice, and now they get a penalty and a yellow card. You get double punishments right now in Konieow according to the 2019 rules. So I think that game is decided.
I think so too. Even if they get lucky and the penalty shot is not a goal, they will have to recover that ball.
And a nice score.
Precisely to the lower right side of the goal.
Yeah, it kind of seems like a blind shot almost he taken, because the goalkeeper went to the left side and the score was done to the right side.
And now Rhineland being down 1 player for the rest of this game. Another 30 seconds to go and score is 6-3.
Oh, nice passing here. Although almost intercepted, and the goalkeeper keeps that. It's a corner situation right now. With 18 seconds to play, they might still have a chance to get a final shot.
That is it. It's funny to see.
So now Neptune putting a lot of pressure. They really want to avoid this final shot. 16 seconds to play on the clock.
yeah, you don't really want to get receive another goal when you're up one player and there's only 14 seconds on the clock right now.
But they do that really nicely.
Now they have to get some space for one of the players to take this last shot. 4 seconds on the clock.
3, 2, 1, throw.
Yeah, he had to try, but it was easy to read for Neptune player.
Yeah, I think he could have passed earlier on. Then there might have been the better chance, but still it was great play of both teams actually, but Neptune quite good here. Very strong play from the Dutch and leaving the Netherlands with almost no chance here.
Yeah, next up we have the team of, let me check the repeat, the team of Strasbourg is on the pitch again already. They are playing Ignusa for the quarterfinal. It's a bit of a strange quarterfinal situation in this tournament. You play, if you're a runner-up from one of the two smaller groups with only 3 teams involved, you play 2 quarterfinals and it counts as one game. So you will have the same game twice. After that one up is Zurich against Rotemüller Essen, which are in the same situation. They will have to face each other twice in this quarterfinal situation, which is why Christian and I need to prepare for our game against the tough opponent from Germany.